Привет, comrades, Tom here. I am insanely bored right now. I'm honestly just driving around Tyler trying to find something to do. So if you guys are also around Tyler, I'd love to hang out, you know? Get out of my way. As you may notice, my voice is very cracky right now. Damn it. And I'm not sick, so don't worry about that. I just hope not. Honestly, it has been a very, very bad week for allergies. Our past few weeks, because of all the hurricanes coming in, it's stirring up a lot of stuff in the air. And so for those of you who aren't in the southern half of the United States, or the northern half of Mexico, you would not really understand this, but it is absolute hell on my lungs. Oh, my nose has been running, my eyes have been watering, everything is murder. But, hopefully that ends soon. As you can see, I'm back in my baby. My sweet little rainbow blitz. What the fuck? As you've known, I just fixed my car, as I just said 2 seconds ago, and lights already on the dashboard. Fuck. I literally just fixed this. I got it like last night. Why? Maybe if I drive around long enough, the lights will turn back off. Hopes, failed hopes. Maybe if I stop and then turn it off and back on again, sometimes that works too. I don't know what I want to do. I'm so fucking bored. And oh, it turned off. Yay, it worked. Just keep driving. It'll turn off. It'll turn off on its own. No worries there. No worries there, mate. I mean, if it worked, it worked. So, I'm honestly driving around the mall because there is nothing to do. And it doesn't seem like there's anything to do at this mall. So, I'm gonna go to the other mall. I know, I feel like a big town. We have 2 malls. They're both kind of crap. But, you know. One at least has Spencer's and Hot Topic, so, you know, there's that. That's all we really need in the world, isn't it? My voice sounds like crap. I'm all stuffed up. But, you know, whatever. This is a very hard to navigate mall. This one's an outdoor one, and then the other one is an indoor one. This outdoor one's a fucking maze, man. I want a pretzel. That's what I'll do. I'm gonna go to the new mall and get a pretzel. That at least gives me some sort of goal today. I can't sit still today. My Mania is starting to come in, and you know, because it goes slowly and stuff. But honestly, I'm at the point right now where I want to jump off a fucking cliff to see if I can fly. So it's probably coming a little bit faster than I'm saying. But you know, can't sit still. Typical Mania results I usually have. And still have to say, even sitting in my car, I'm like, I can't be still in my car. I can't do this, you know. So I have to do something. I don't know. I don't like sitting still at all when I'm in these moods, you know. And I think a lot of that is because part of Mania, you feel like you are like a god. You can do whatever the fuck you want. And having to sit still is the opposite of what I want, you know? I feel like the world is going so slow. Like, come on, catch up to my speed. I mean, I feel like I could just walk faster than my car is moving right now. And I'm going pretty fast in my car. So if someone asks what Mania is. That's a pretty good description. Oh my gosh. That allergy thing is probably what's keeping me from doing too crazy of stuff. I want to go and spend an insane amount of money and just party and do whatever, but I don't even like anything in the stores. I've never had this issue before. I always find at least one thing I liked. By the way, this road leaving the mall and entering the mall is the stupidest road in the fucking world. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Wait a second, I'm gonna do like little animations or something. Habushi. Okay, so like the road is up here. Like this is where the light is. The road is back here. And it's like, how can I... The turn is up here too, so it's like, how can I can't stop behind the light. I mean, I can't stop behind the line and still be able to inch up to the point where I might be able to turn right on red, you know? That's not possible, and it's really kind of stupid that they even expect us to. Ugh. Someone should just, like, stab allergies with a spoon. That'll be my quote for the day. No, so for the first time in a while, well, not too long, but you know, whatever, I had work in the morning, but it meant that now I have the whole day off. I just realized I'm kind of screwed. At the end of work, you know, they asked if I could give my keys to a co-worker because she needed to close that night and she never had a set of keys. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I open tomorrow. I won't have my own keys. How the fuck am I gonna open the door? Fucking shiza. That's not very smart. Ooh, Brahms is good. No, okay. Brahms and me have a weird relationship. My grandma loves Brahms burgers. And it's like her biggest, like, craving. She wants Brahms burgers. So it's like a big deal when we go get them. Actually, we get them pretty often because it's always what she wants, you know? And I've developed a love of Brahms burgers, which is weird because everyone goes for, like, ice cream and stuff. And honestly, the ice cream is good. I don't know. I don't really get in an ice cream mood every day, where I'm pretty much always in a burger mood. It's weird for me to go to an ice cream place and not get ice cream, but that's what I do. I don't know. It just seems weird in my mind, even though I don't reactively bring this to. Papa John's. Sorry. I have no off filter right now. Fucking news. Well, yeah, I think I've hit manic. Because normally I wouldn't be this hyper. That car almost bottomed out. Bottomed out. Fucking shiza. I'm hungry. No, I have that weird thing where if I'm a mania, or depression, or honestly just anything, I don't realize I'm hungry at all until I'm like, I will pass out right now if I do not eat something. Until, you know, that far. And I don't know why. I don't really have a middle ground in there. But to be fair, all I've eaten today is like a taco. Yeah, just a taco. Damn. I had another one, but I was late to class and I had to run in. I still have it in my car. It's been in there in a few hours, so it's probably not good. I would say it's not warm. But just because it's not warm doesn't mean it's safe. I don't. You know, stuff. I want a taco. No, I'm not getting another taco. I just got a taco. Sorry, my voices are yelling at me. But whatever. They seem to do that a lot more. I've noticed my schizophrenic episodes tend to be highly correlated with my manic episodes. So like when I have a schizophrenic episode, 9 times out of 10 I'm also having a manic episode. But like when I have a manic episode, I don't always have a schizophrenic episode. So it's kind of like, I guess the schizophrenic ones get triggered by a lot of emotion, and my manic mood is like super emotion. So maybe that's why. I'm not really sure. But I usually start hearing things and everything else, and my accent sounds really weird to my ears right now, and I don't know if it's just because I'm stuffed up. I don't know if I'm sounding weird in the video. Bleh. I just sound bleh. Exactly. It's a cop. What you do, little copper? Oh, a fire truck and an ambulance. Ambulance. That's actually the best way I've ever said that word. Usually I say ambulance. I'm not good at pronouncing certain words. Holy shit, motherfucker. That car is upside down. I don't have an off switch. I will speak everything I've noticed immediately after noticing it. You probably did. See, the things like this make me tell I'm in my manic state, because normally I'd be like, holy fucking god, they're probably dead, I'm freaking out, like having a full-blown panic attack, because that could have been me, Whereas I'm just like, they're dead. And it's like, I don't know. I don't want to say I don't feel empathy, but it does seem like you're kind of down when I'm in my manic state. I'm kind of like, it's all about me. Actually, I don't even care if it's about me. I'm more of just like, I'm doing this thing now. I don't care if I die doing it. I don't care if anyone else dies while I'm doing it. I'm doing it now. So it's selfish, and also you don't care about yourself at all. So it's a very hard way to describe things. Like, you may wake up and decide, the first thought in your head is, I'm gonna jump the moon. And it's a perfectly normal thought to have in a manic episode. You think, I'm just gonna jump that moon. Okay. And you're going to be thinking about how you're going to do that. Because you will be planning this out, that you are going to jump that moon. So I think that's the big difference between manic and other mental illnesses. In mania, you actually think about how you're going to get it done. Where in other ones, you typically, you're like, I'm gonna jump the moon. Like, well, how are you gonna do it? I don't know, but I'm gonna do it, And I guess it's different for everyone. But for me, manic, I tend to think about things a lot more. Like, I'm gonna do this, 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 and this. And then you get angry when it doesn't work that way. Like if today was a Sunday, the mall would already be closed. So even though I didn't buy anything, I'd be pissed off because I couldn't go in the mall because it'd be closed. And how dare they? That was my plan. I sound like I'm gonna cry because my nose is stuffed up. Yeah. I took a sinus pill, and it works pretty well. I just took it this morning, though. It hasn't, so it's worn off by now. Allergies are the demons of the world. Actually, demons are pretty damn cool. So the angels... I don't even know what I'm talking about half the time anymore. Now I'm switched to Scottish. I don't even know. My accent isn't even consistent when I'm Mania. I think it's because my mind just goes so fast. I can't slow down and think about anything I'm talking about. It doesn't slow down at all. And I don't even know if I could say why that is. I'm sure some professional psychologist could. Or even, I say that, but then I'm in school to be a psychologist, more or less. And I feel like I understand a lot of things that go on that I don't have better. because it's like an objective view to it. But at the same time, I feel like I understand things better when I do have them, because then I'm just like, they say this is how the person feels. I'm like, nah, this is actually how the person feels. And so in a way, I'm glad to have my mental illnesses, because it helps me understand the things in the books better. But other times, I don't understand regular people very well. So I'm like, yeah, I understand why I see demons in my vision, but I don't understand why other people don't. Like, it's, like, I was thinking about it today. I cannot wrap my head around the fact that some people do not need glasses or contacts to see perfectly. It just doesn't seem right. I don't think I've met anyone that never needed them, it doesn't even sound right to me. Like, everyone needs those, right? I mean, logically I know they do, but it just, things like that, like, it seems weird to me that, a lot of schizophrenics only have, like, don't attempt to befriend their voices. They, like, hate them and argue with them. And I mean, I argue with mine every once in a while, but I try to befriend them, because my thought is, they're in it for the long run. I mean, they're gonna be here the rest of your life. Might as well make a friend and not an enemy. I mean, maybe that's a weird way to think about it, but a lot of people treat them as, like, actual bad things, like illnesses and stuff. And I think treating them more as actual people, people would view me as more insane that way. But the way I think about it, they're going to act as if they're their own people. And that's just the fact of the thing. So, if they're going to act that way, why argue with them on it? Yes, they're their own people. Don't try to remind yourself they're not real. Treat them like they are real. Honestly, I have never had better friends than the voices in my head. And I know they're all like, "Aw," right now, but and it's true, because they're always there for you. I've had some times where they were dicks and insulting me and stuff, and that happens, unfortunately. But a lot of times, when life's going to shit, all your friends are gone, they're still there. And I think that all depends on how you treat them. You treat them like they're a nuisance, like they're a disease, and then that'll be a bad news. They're still there. It means they will fucking make you feel like shite. In the worst possible way. You feel like dirt, they'll make you feel worse. But if you treat them like actual people, and make friends and stuff, or at least not enemies, then it's not going to be as bad. And maybe I'm looking at this from an innocent point of view, but that's always kind of viewed my schizophrenia. Like, yeah, I see voices, I hear people, I see voices. I hear voices, I see people, I'm told I'm an alien prince. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna accept that as the truth. I'm not gonna argue with it. And it hasn't really affected my life too much. Yeah, I'll be kind of stressed sometimes because I'm worried about my princely duties, as well as YouTube, as well as Dollar General, as well as school, as well as home life, and everything else. And so I'll be a little stressed sometimes. But other than that, it's honestly a big confidence booster a lot of times. Like, when things have gone really bad, I'd be like, it's okay, they may treat you like you're shit, but you're a prince, remember that. So, you don't listen to commoners, you're too good for that, you're a fucking prince, And, so, I've never seen anyone else who treats schizophrenia as a positive thing before. And that's what I think is kind of weird. Never online or anything else have I seen it treated as a positive. And that's, surely someone else has had it a positive. And would I prefer to never have it? I can't tell you that because I don't know what life is like without it. what I can tell you, that with it, I'm happy most of the time. And is there any real harm in that? So I hallucinate all the time. So I have a bit of a god complex, a literal god complex, because being alien, it makes me a lot stronger than humans, etc., etc. So yeah, so I have a bit of a god complex, and everything else. I don't see any issue with that. An interesting thing, though, I've thought about, is you have no idea what it's like having severe depression and a god complex. Like, that is so mind-wrecking, because you're like, I fucking hate myself, but I'm badass. And it's like a constant fight in your brain, and you're just like, which one is it, brain? Well, I've reached the other mall. Oh geez, it took me 21 minutes? But yeah, I've reached the other mall, so I'm gonna head inside. I would love for you guys to meet me. I'm on Broadway. Actually walking around being stupid, obviously. Maybe I'll go to Spencer's, buy some piercings. I'm gonna get that pretzel. Hopefully, if the line's long. Again, I don't want to sit still or stand still or do anything still. I need to constantly move. So, I may not wait in lines. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna be going crazy, so... Unfortunately, this video usually isn't seen until after I'm already there. You know, after I'm already gone, the video is finally shared, or whatever. You know, people finally see it, and it's like, well, that sucks. I need to re-dye my hair. Ooh, that could be an adventure for tonight. I have to do a normalish color. I'm gonna probably do the same color again, because it's not normal, but it's the one that he'll let me do. Could go in orange or black. I could go full black. As much as I think I'd look good in black, I like colors a lot. If you've noticed. Huh. Things I never noticed before. You know, unless you're in your manic episode. Things you overlook. Whereas now I'm just like, that's very obvious. Like, I have a little bump right here. Sorry. I'll stop using the camera as a mirror. That's the word. Oh, fucking shiza. Basically, when I'm in my manic state, I am high, I am wasted, I am drunk, I'm whatever you want to call it. I'm just... That, I think, is the easiest way to explain it. Without getting into too much detail about what mania is and stuff, which I think my other ways are better at explaining it. But an easy, quick way of explaining it, you're basically wasted for days. Sometimes months, depends on the person. I usually only last about a week or two. So, hope to see you guys soon. TF Gomes, signing off.